Huh. Meth lab or house fire? Who knows? Hey guys, hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. This is the 26th. Still recovering from the Christmas feasting, but it's 60 degrees. I haven't washed my combine. That was my plan today. I was going to go over, blow it off, wash it off, but my brother just called me. His wife's alternator went out. They are stranded alongside the road, so me and my brother are going to replace that. So, mild delay. That's a good way to start the day. Hey guys, if you like the content you're seeing on the channel, don't forget to give the big thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. See, we do have tile plows in Ohio, just not a lot.
This is much easier than changing the starter on Peterbilt or Freightliner. I imagine.
We ain't trying to change the starter on this.
I didn't say a word.
Alright, it looks like I have successfully avoided washing the combine again. Got a pretty good track record of that going this year. But I'm going to get the 8400 out, assuming it'll start, fingers crossed. We're going to hook it up to that. That is the strip till bar that we are going to revamp this year. We are, in fact, going to strip till with it. That's the plan anyways. So we've got to get this into the shop and got to replace a lot of hydraulic lines. Probably have to put some new metal on it. Really just need to get it out and see what all we have to replace on it. Yeah, this strip till bar is a 12 row. That's what we're going to use this year. I don't know if we have enough tractor to go to a 16. I know we don't have enough to go to a 24. Ideally, it would be nice to have those match up with our planter. Our planter's 60 foot. So 12 might just be where we have to stay at for now. I don't know. But that strip till bar was used for anhydrous last. We bought it at an auction. That's what it was used at then. Come with me. This is a strip till bar Dad used to use whenever I was a kid. He actually made this in that shop one winter. He fabbed up everything. I think it has blue jet units on it. But this bar is wore out. It worked great for its time, but it doesn't flex enough really. It had its issues. So I mean, we're not going to reuse this bar. It's a pretty heavy unit. But we are going to use that pump off of it because about 10 years ago, we decided we were going to use it again. We did convert it to use 28 instead of anhydrous because we don't have an anhydrous tank. So this pump is going to go on that other bar. What is strip till, you may be wondering? Strip tilling is just that. You're tilling up one strip of ground and planting right onto it. Now, a lot of times people are strip tilling and putting on fertilizer at the same time, which is what we intend to do. We'll be planting corn on strip tilled ground. Bean ground will probably be either vertical tillage or no-till. We're still kind of up in the air on that. Let's look at this bar right here. I'll show you roughly how it works. See that thing right there on the tongue by those boards? Right there? Yeah, we don't know what that is either. Well, those are the fold hoses. I don't think they're going to work. Window's nice and clean. Alright, I guess we're going to take this thing in the ground, try it. I'm not going to fold the wings down. Like I say, those hoses are no good. But the up and down, those hoses are in good shape, so we're going to give that a try. Well, that didn't quite work so well. Apparently I had it going too deep. Back here it doesn't look all that bad. That's kind of what it's supposed to be.
Just run too deep.
Ground's plenty wet, but I think more than anything, got to get some adjustments set on these rear closers, whatever you want to call them. But they're caked full of mud right now. Well, that one busted loose. Dad's going to help me explain how strip till works. He strip tilled from what, mid-90s through...
I made about 96 to 2008.
Because I remember pulling...
Has that been that long? Okay.
I remember pulling
Well, the
tanks.
old bar sitting over there, we made it.
But
a couple
the
years.
basic concept of strip till though is you're planting right on your nitrogen or whatever fertilizer you're putting on with it, and you're just warming that ground up.
That's the big thing. It warms the ground up. You're planting right on top of it, 6 to 8 inches wide.
You're only disturbing a strip of ground. I mean, not very wide. With the bar or with the units, this is getting the trash out of the way theoretically. This is cutting a slit, and that's what's putting the fertilizer in the ground. And this is coming back and kind of burning it up. That's the general idea, isn't it?
This one needs some baskets behind it to help firm it down. I never had them, but they'd have been nice. I had 3 holders on mine run the front, and just a knife that went down and put the
ammonia
road
road cleaners.
No, I needed them, but I didn't have them. Then, of course, we just did wheat stubble. Well, not wheat stubble and soybeans, so you don't need them in soybean stubble.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of corn after corn.
But when you put ammonia, what we always use, ammonia, and the more you get off when you plant, you get off, and you can definitely see it because corn wasn't near as big, but it gets hold of that ammonia. Or dry fertilizer, same way, it'll pop right up.
A lot of that was pre-auto steer or early stages of auto steer, so
Yeah.
it was a lot harder to do strip till back then. We kind of think that's what we want to do, the way we want to put on our fertilizer. Definitely our dry fertilizer moving forward, but one thing is this stuff's expensive to get started up in. I mean, just the dry box alone is a very hefty investment, so that's why for this year we're just going to do liquid, see how it goes. Now that my brother's back, we actually have the manpower. That's always been what's kind of been deterring us from doing this, is manpower. I mean, basically in the spring, George is hauling corn, Dad's planting corn, I'm planting beans. It's just not enough people, not enough time. So I'm pretty excited about this. As goofy as that sounds, I'm excited about changing how we put our fertilizer on. Yeah. Welcome to the life of a farmer. Try to knock off some of this mud, and then I might wash that tractor. It's long overdue for a bath. This right here is kind of what you want your strips to look like, and then eventually those will mellow out. I've seen one study showed that by raising that soil bed up, that it was about 10 degrees warmer there than it was where the strip till bar didn't go through. And in the spring, that's what you need. That means you can get to planting a little bit earlier, and that means more bushels, and that means more dollars. Huh? Dad really likes the skater. He had to take it to a field the other day and got really messy. That was just bothering him. Yeah, tractor's good and clean now, or cleaner. It's kind of warm. It's like 65. Kids are out riding bicycles, wearing their pajamas, playing with their Christmas presents. It's a good time.
It's Nancy. Better go
What
shopping.
you got there, baby girl? Did you get that for Christmas?
No,
Oh,
that
it's
was
Isaac.
me.
That was yours?
She's holding it for Remy. She's a good babysitter.
Hey Dax,
What?
do you know you're riding in a deer dressed up like a deer?
No.
Yeah, you are.